Hello, my name is Diane, and this is Jen's Cozy Corner. And I'm so happy that you're here, as I will be setting up my new bullet journal. I know it's November and it's not quite yet the new year, but the pink journal was just full. I've used every single page, and when I need a new journal, I need a new journal. So that is why I am setting up my new bujo in November of 2024. Personally, I am not the type of girl who gets really frustrated when it doesn't start on the right month. Yeah, I know it's satisfying when the new journal starts on January 1st, but for me, I've been bullet journaling for a long time, and I would rather use up my whole journal and start on a different month than maybe leave half a journal blank just to start on the 1st of January in a new journal. The theme of the starting pages of this journal will be the color blue. I am loving these watercolor stickers that I've got from Planning with Kay, and I'm just gonna let the color blue inspire me to come up with different kind of spreads. So let's get right into it. As you can see, I've used the first page for a grid spacing guide. And what this page means is that it can help me split up pages in the ways that I would like to use it for my planning. So I've made a couple of sections, halves into thirds and into quarters, as well as horizontal and vertical. So when I will be setting up a weekly or a daily or maybe a monthly calendar, I can flip back to this page and look at the numbers or maybe look at the spacing to help me decide which spacing I would like. I know it sounds a bit confusing, but hopefully as you will see me set it up, you will get what I mean. And over to the right page of this spread, I will be making my year at a glance. I know I've said it that I will be using this journal starting November 2024, but a year at a glance, for me, it's mostly far away in the future, so I will be setting up my year at a glance for 2025. And I've just printed out a calendar that I've made on Canva and just stick it in so that I will always have a reference for my dates of 2025. And flipping over, this page is what I will call a letter to myself. If you didn't already hear, English isn't my first language. I am actually Dutch, and the title of this spread is called Lieve jij, which translates to Dear You, or maybe Dear Me. This will be a kind of letter to myself, where I can write down what I want to say to myself, what positive things I would want to remind myself of, and mostly what is keeping me busy at this moment. So when maybe in a few months' time I can flip back and get a little bit reflective. So yeah, on a sunny day I would just grab a cup of tea and write down a little letter to myself. Flipping over, this is where I will set up my goals. This spread is pretty self-explanatory. I will just divide this page in 4 sections, which are titled School, Work, Personal, and Fun. Just as the spread for the letter to myself, I will take some time to write down some things that I want to accomplish while I will be using this journal that are related to some personal goals, some things that are fun for me, like seeing some friends or going to some festivals or concerts, but also what I want to accomplish in my work and school as well. And flipping over, this is where I will make my book tracking spread. I am a huge reading nerd. I love to read books. I love to listen to audiobooks. I love to watch a lot of book stuff on YouTube and Instagram. And I read about, I would say, between 30 and 40 books in a year. So this is a really big table where I will be using some contents to write in the books that I will be reading. The first column says the month, the second column is the title of the book, the third is the author, and the fourth, the little star icon, is which rating I will give it out of 5 or maybe out of 10 even. I decorated it with a lot of stickers from Planning with Kay, the little book nook collection, which I love. It's my favorite collection ever. And I'm really excited to start using this spread. And flipping over, this is, I think, my favorite spread of this whole setup, and this will be my memory spread. One of the main reasons that I'm using the bullet journal method is that it's so flexible for me to use planning as well as memory keeping. I've been using this kind of system for the last 3 journals, I believe. And it goes as follows. Here you see me set up a lot of different boxes in a lot of different colors, and each box is a little place for me to write down a memory that I want to remember. And it doesn't have to be big memories. So for example, if I went out for a coffee with a friend, or maybe did a really nice walk in the forest with my pup, then that is also okay to write in the memory section. I am learning to find more gratitude in smaller things and be happy in the moment. And this spread really helps me with that. I'm just drawing and drawing and drawing some different boxes. And I love this spread. It's almost like a gallery wall. I can't wait to fill it out over time. And this will be the last spread actually that I will be setting up with you today. I do keep some blank pages after this spread before I will be setting up my November pages, which is already live on my channel if you want to check it out. And this spread will be my running tracker. I have been running for almost 2 years and it's really helping me with my mental and physical health. And currently I've challenged myself to start running for 10k, which if you know me, I've been struggling to keep up with 5k, but I do like a challenge. So I hope that this table will help me with keeping track of how I run, how my speed is with running, and how I improve over time. It's kind of the same column as my book tracker, but with different titles. The first is the date, the second is the kilometers that I've ran, the third is the tempo that I've ran in, fourth is the time that I did my run, and the last column from 1 to 10 is I can give a grade on how much I enjoyed to run. Because sometimes I really like to run and I feel really motivated to keep running, and sometimes I don't, and that's also okay. It's just to keep track of how I feel during my runs. And that is all that I will be setting up today. So flipping back to the first page, all that first page anxiety is gone. So I feel really relaxed to write my name now. You will see me flipping through all the pages that we've set up together. I am really happy with how this spread turned out. I cannot wait to use it. As always, if you like this video, feel free to give it a like, share a comment, subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell because I have a lot of videos coming. Share with your friends. I really appreciate that you're here. I hope that you will have a lovely day or night wherever you are. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay kind. See you in the next one. Bye bye.